nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Already here, they'll audible to something else. They'll throw on 1st down with Griffin. Being chased out left. And his first pass is incomplete.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's Griffin. Flushed out right. Over the middle, complete. It's Hopkins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Now Griffin on 1st down. Just keeping the play alive. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. DeMarcus Ware. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. On 2nd down, Griffin. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. To throw is RG3. Dancing to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Well, the Panthers turned away on 4th down. Now this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll start here with Jackson. And now off to the races down the right side. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. 52 yards. And the Vikings will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Able to fight through one tackle. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 34 yards to gain that time, another first down. Now they'll change things up. On first down, Griffin. Touchdown, Panthers. Michael Mayer, 31 yards. And the Panthers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Jake Moody now for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And some space here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 67 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Here's Griffin to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Here now a 3rd down and 8. In motion left is Hopkins. Now it's Griffin. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Haven't met a corner that's worth his salt yet that ever admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. 4th down. Here's RG3. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Snatched by the safety and Reed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, CD, I think they were in nickel that time, which we see so often in today's NFL, and there it helped them net their first pick 6 of the contest.
Nice eyes, good observation there, partner. You nailed it. This is a defense that likes to mix up and disguise coverages, but it did end up being one of their main packages, the nickel.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard.
Run it back.
Yeah.
Run it back.
Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Lost everything I ever wanted. Want it back. Got a problem, never run from that. Have fun with that. Get the W, then double back. That. Shit. Watch how I react. Fight back, stay down. Now we taking off. Got the flight. Promise you if anybody can hold me, I can. Get the right man. Baby, I'm my own hype man. Yeah. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it, ooh, run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. About to snap, take a photograph. Run it back, make it to the friends. Run it back when I told it right. I'll be back, make another back. Ultra fast. I ain't with the boat to dash. Run it back, running back. Face back with the shoulder pads.
Run it back. Watch your back. You think I want it cream, but I like it black. Not by the act. And run it back. You see how I act. Nothing I lack. Feel it like a fatal heart attack. I'd die for that. I don't stress about it. I think less without it. I'm a cut at anything.
All right, you saw the challenge on the screen. I don't need to repeat it. It's solo challenge. Madden Ultimate Team, go earn your keep. And off we go from Las Vegas. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Falcons. Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Griffin. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football. Knowing full well, he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
2nd and 10. Now Griffin. He'll dump this to Bo. It's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. From the gun, it's Griffin. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
A 45-yard punt for there on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
On the ready.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Javon Kearse there to get him down. So the three-time Pro Bowler Javon Kearse with a tackle there.
And you get selected for that game because you are a consistently dominant performer. And that's what he is. We always think about him being a pass rusher, but he can play the run as well. A guy that you just have to game plan for every week.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long?
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. DeMarcus Ware able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down.
Let's go now.
They'll indeed go for him with Griffin. Buying time to his left. Going deep for Hopkins. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Toss play for Bo. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now Griffin. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Falcons are going to get the football back at their own 17. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. 52 yards rushing for him now in just his first 3 carries. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Griffin's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Walker now on 1st and 10. Oh, fighting off the defender. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's
feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. They'll wind up losing 3 yards there on the play as that'll lead to a 2nd and goal. Griffin going to keep it himself. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. After 7-0 on EA Sports. and they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards.
19 tight. 19 tight. 18 level.
Griffin. Throw out wide to Walker. Well, he showed a little athletic juke, but then the daylight quickly closed. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now it's Griffin.
That's out wide here for Robinson.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Griffin. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a give, it's Jackson.
And he's got it down to the 28. 2nd and 6.
Griffin. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
And it's a fumble. And the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better you're.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked off by A.J. Terrell. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
After the interception, here's Griffin. He gets it complete to Jackson. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. 37 yards.
And the Vikings have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
On the set.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On second down, here's Griffin. And the catch made by Hopkins. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Griffin's and this throw brought in here by Mayer. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Now they'll audible to something else.
From midfield now, here's Griffin. Forced out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And Reed in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home.
Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of the first as that leads to 4th down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
19 Lions.
They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. Steps away to his left. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl cornerback, Richard Sherman.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. There he goes, left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The first play of the second half, a big success, over 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run again with Jackson.
Down to about the 45.
And now they're in the hurry-up. This one taken in by Hester. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Griffin.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked up by the freak, Javon Curse. scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
To throw is RG3. Being chased out left. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
Trying the left side with Walker.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
A.J. Terrell coming up to make the play.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Out of the gun, Griffin. That'll be caught by Hester. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up 1st and goal.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Here's Walker.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Kenneth Walker.
An 8-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point good by Prater, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And quickly, they get to the line. Here's Griffin to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Griffin.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown, Vikings!
Justin Jefferson.
47 yards.
And the Vikings are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it leads down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shouldering the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
On the option, here's Griffin.
Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. He gets 12 on the keeper there, but now it's third down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Ready.
On the counter, it's Walker. He'll get this up to about the 44.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. Now Griffin. And out route, and he's got the connection to Walker. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Griffin. Dancing to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
From the gun, it's Griffin. Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Griffin. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Michael Mayer from 17 yards out.
And the Falcons will add to their 4th quarter lead.
Prater for the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Here's 1st and 10.
Go check. 10 through 11. 10 through 11.
Griffin. Completes this to Jefferson.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agree. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's Griffin.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
19. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Now Griffin. Complete. Jefferson the target.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
And the Falcons are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Throwing now is Griffin. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one down the line of scrimmage.
And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up.